What's going on, everyone? Modin31 here, and in today's video I've got a good one for you guys. We're going to chat about Kuben Blisk, tough guy, mercenary, apex predator, pilot.
Pilot? Now that word used to mean something.
Yeah, that Kuben Blisk. I think he is one of the more interesting characters in Titanfall lore, and I want to go over his lore and backstory for you guys. Before we begin, I noticed that 75% of my viewers are not yet subscribed, so please, if you enjoy my videos and want more Titanfall content, then consider leaving a like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. I also stream over on Twitch, link in the description. I would love to see you all over there to chat with me live. Alright, so with all that said, let's get to the video. Kuben Blisk is an interesting character in the Titanfall series. He is well known as the leader of the Apex Predators and as one of the main antagonists of Titanfall 2's campaign, although you never directly fight him as a boss. But Blisk is a lot more to him than just Titanfall 2, so let's get into it. Blisk is a South African mercenary hired by the IMC during much of his career. His first contract was mostly intelligence gathering and counterinsurgency, but it paid really well. So well that he almost retired. But when the IMC offered to re-up his contract, he just could not pass it up, because there is only one thing Blisk loved more than money, and that was fighting. He made use of a Legion-class Titan, and on foot, he made use of a car SMG and a knife as his main weapons. Blisk's service to the IMC can effectively be split into Pre-Demeter and Post-Demeter. Pre-Demeter, Blisk was a sergeant and advisor to Vice Admiral Marcus Graves. He helped coordinate IMC troops and would also lead his own expeditions, such as on Troy, where he would attempt to take control of the IMS Odyssey and assassinate James McAllen, but he would ultimately fail in this endeavor. Blisk's next deployment would lead him into direct conflict with Sarah Briggs, where he would wound but fail to kill her and prevent the destruction of Airbase Sierra. Now to the Battle of Demeter. This battle itself is considered to be the pivotal point of the Frontier War, and Blisk played a personal role in the conflict. He deployed along with several other pilots onto the planet in order to stop James McAllen from detonating the planet's reactor. This is critical because Demeter was considered to be IMC's gateway between the core systems and the Frontier, and, if destroyed, would leave most of the IMC's fleet without resupplies and reinforcements. Blisk would succeed in cornering McAllen, but was unable to kill him before the reactor hit a point of no return. He was ordered to evacuate prior to its explosion and the destruction of Demeter. After the battle, Blisk was promoted to commander, and this is the role that we see him in during the events of Titanfall 2 on the planet Typhon. Blisk staffed his mercenary group, the aforementioned Apex Predators, with the best pilots money could buy, and was contracted by General Martyr in the Ares Division to run security on the Ark and the Fold Weapon. When the 9th Militia Fleet arrived at Typhon, Blisk was seen ordering his mercenaries and the IMC forces during the ensuing fight. As most of you already know, Blisk also failed to protect the Ark and the Fold Weapon, with pilot Jack Cooper and his Vanguard-class Titan BT-7274 destroying the Fold Weapon and killing all of Blisk's mercenaries. This leads to the iconic scene where Jack is offered a spot with the Apex Predators. This just shows that above all else, Blisk respects skill and honors his contracts. He is loyal to his fellow soldiers and those that contract him as long as the pay is good. He also seemed to enjoy killing quite a lot. There are multiple instances throughout the war of him slaughtering civilians with his Spectres or shooting down civilian evac ships. Blisk's views of the militia were that they were terrorists who were just using their morals as an excuse to cause disorder and chaos across the frontier. He even went so far as to say that anyone affiliated or helping the militia in any way, even civilians, should be killed. Though he is a mercenary under contract, so his views should kind of be taken with a grain of salt, as he might just simply be saying what he is told to think. Now that the Frontier War is a long forgotten memory and pilots have become something of a myth, Kuben Blisk is now involved with the Apex games, the Bloodsport featured in Respawn's Apex Legends. We don't know much about what his involvement is exactly, but it's likely that he's the founder and the organizer of these games. We see a lot of Apex Predators imagery around the games, probably as an homage to his old mercenary outfit. Even in his old age, Kuben Blisk still holds true to one thing.
You kill me, you're better. I kill you, I'm better.
So that's all I've got on Kuben Blisk. Hopefully you guys learned something new. I know I did doing all this research. So I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about Kuben Blisk and the Apex Predators. If you guys want, I can do an entire lore video on the Apex Predators as well. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video.